Hey guys, so this week, mobility for runners. Okay, so we did stretching last week. We're gonna go through mobility stuff today. Just all lower body. I'm just keeping it so it's more running focused. So, down. You're gonna need your socks off. This one is amazing. Okay, so you're gonna get the dowel into the arch of your feet. Now you can roll the dowel, you can move your toes up and down, you can stand with both feet on there and try to get your foot around the whole broomstick. Now this is pretty intense. It's really going to get into those muscles that have to work really hard when we're running, all in the feet, up into the calves as well. So I would start with this one and really get in there and get all those knots out. And then get your ball. And then get your ball into them. So I kind of think of the ball as just more of like a nice little massage to finish, whereas the broomstick has got in there a little bit more. So just kind of finish off. We're just rolling this around. You can stay on it and try and move toes up and down. Just go searching. All right, see what works the best for you, whether you do little rocks side to side, forwards, backwards, stay on it, put some pressure on there until you get a release and it starts to feel better. So really important that you do these ones. They can get really tight. Now I know a lot are getting tight in the ankles as well. So what I've got with the band is to release more along the front of the ankle. So if there's any pinching or it just feels stiff, especially when you get up in the morning, this one and the next one I'm going to do are going to be really good. If you have really flexible ankles, you might not feel this that much. Okay, so just see if it's something that you need. If you do, you need to have no shoes on, and I need to get the band into the front of the ankle joint. If it's too high here, not going to get the effect that we want. We want to mobilize this joint and try to get it moving. So we need a band. Just going to swap legs. And this could be a little tricky to get into, but you do need quite a bit of tension here. Can't bring that one back. All right, so I've got this at the front. It also needs to be on this angle because then that's going to get into that joint even more. Not letting your heel come off the step. You're going to send your knee as far over your toes as you can, making sure it's going in a straight line, and then bring it back. You need to do about 20 of these. You want to make sure that knee is not coming this way, it's heading over the toes. All right, so you do 20 of those each leg. That's getting more into the front of the ankle. To get into the back, soleus around here, you can use a box for this, and you're just gonna lean forward. I like to hold the front of the step, then I can put my chest onto my knee and put some weight onto that leg. Same thing, don't let that heel come off the ground. All right, stay there for 30 seconds to a minute. While you're doing this, try to think about pushing that knee out as well, don't let it fall in. All right, that is for our ankles. Now, getting into the legs and the front of our legs, barbell. Barbells are really good for this. It can be a little tricky to maneuver, but you want the collar to get into your quads. All right, now you can control how much pressure you put on the bar. The same thing, rock it forwards and backwards, find a tight spot, leave it on there, then move on to the next one. You can't really do too much wrong with this. So work all through your quads. You can come into your hip flexors. This is really good in the hip joint here as well. Get in there, work down the IT as well. So we'll work all down this side, which you can also do with the roller as well. I do find this is a little more intense and will really get in there. And then, oops, just gonna bring this over. Head and down the front of your shins as well. Alrighty, and just try your legs in all different positions. Work that back up into your quads. That will really get some of them tight spots. All right, they work really well. Now, another one that's really good for your hips is the kettlebell. Doesn't need to be a heavy kettlebell, but just you don't want it to move around. And I'm going to come on top of it. Now I'm getting my hip into that kettlebell. All right, it won't take you too long to find a tight spot in there. Go searching. Your leg, you can move that up and down, the one that's on there. You can keep it where it is. You can come more onto the side. Oh, that's really good on the side. All right, and just work all through there. You can even come down more towards the knee. You can get the quads on there as well. All right, that's a really good one because that handle really gets in there. Then, whoop, your other ones for your hips with your band. Bring it up to about knee height, and we're going to stand in the band. A few of you have done these in classes. All right, and then we walk out. Now the band, oh, it's up here, is getting pulled towards the rig. So what I want is this leg working away from me. You can roll that out onto your little toe side, then bring it back in, and then just go wherever you can, whether that's on forearms, arms, chest to the ground if you're lucky, and just make sure that knee is getting worked away from you. That's going to open up through that hip socket. So that's nice just to sit in this one for a little while. Calves with the barbell. You can do your calves with the barbell as well. So that would be the same thing, just having the barbell underneath and roll all through here. You can also use the ball. Alrighty, so one leg on top of the other leg and work that all the way down to the ankle joint, then into the calves. Alrighty, same thing, roll backwards and forwards, find a tight spot, whatever you want to do. Get in there. Ball can also then be used for glutes. All right, so you're going to sit on the ball. You can then also go into your glute stretch. Oh yeah, that's really good in there. And go searching for those tight spots. Alrighty, from there you can also come down, sitting this way, get right on top. You can also come onto the side. Alrighty, so you want to get around that kind of hip joint. Try getting there and just move your body and go finding them tight spots. You can also use the ball like a roller as well. I find that kind of gets a few more different spots to what the roller does. You can also use the roller on your calves and also on tibialis if you have the roller under here, and just roll backwards and forwards. That's it really. Get on your ball, get on your broomstick, and then when you're in the gym, get the barbells out. All right, they do work really well. They will, if you do this stuff every day, every second day, just because you will starting to get tight with all the running. Alrighty, enjoy. Next week will be express strength exercises you should be doing while running. Okay, enjoy rolling out. Bye.